W.
No, man. Welcome to the show. So, what we'll do is, I guess we can kick off the first question, or chats. We can do chats, right? Yeah, all right. I'll read some of these super chats, and we'll get into the first question. LMO for wrangling up these whales, bro. What the fuck, man? Bichaka boss. What else do we got here? On the real though, these niggas are brutal, man. Let my nigga Mo hit though, like for real. He'll serenade you while he hits your cervix. He Haitian. He don't want to stop. Oh, don't want to stop.
You don't know when he don't know when to stop.
Okay. Hey, I got your back, Mo.
Thank you, Comfort Zone.
Oh, that's a real picture of you. I was like, dang, homeboy got a dress and everything. Right?
Yeah, nah, they because we do a little stream before the show. All right, what's next here? Give my nigga Mo a chance.
Nice.
What the fuck, bro?
What's that? A salad, bro?
Oh my god,
Bro, should be walking out.
Yeah.
Oh my God, I'll be trying. Although I don't have a criminal record, so sorry.
All right.
Mo, you trying to hit? I don't have a criminal record.
All right, what do we got next? She broke the scale. It's over 9,000. Get him, Mo. Okay. Goddamn, nigga. Oh,
They're on your ass, bro.
shit. All right. What do we got next?
oh. Why is they all on my age? For real. You look good though, girl. You
Hey,
look
trust me, they'll be in your DMs
beautiful.
after the show. I'm telling you right now. That girl, I'm just playing. You know what I'm saying?
Next one.
I don't do
What's
no
next one?
playing.
Oh.
Yeah, I don't.
Oh, okay. It's funny how we can instantly tell that a chick fucks black guys. This nigga, bro. What else we got? Damn, man, they really are on your head top, man. Comfort Zone goes, I was going to catch the rest of the stream tomorrow night, but I decided to check to see how things were going. Oh, boy. Look at who caught my eyes. Myron, bring the scale out for this torta. Did she feel dressing like that makes you feel empowered? If so, hubba bubba, you're wrong. Out here looking like Majin Buu from Dragon Ball Z. All right. Hey, you better be wearing underwear underneath that thing you call dress. We don't want no extra butt on those things.
Oh no.
That's crazy.
That's crazy, bro.
Yo, what the fuck, bro? Oh, man. Nigga. All right, who's up next? Congratulations to the girl in the pink. How far along are you? Damn, nigga. Holy.
They love you.
But I
Man.
gotta see how y'all mamas look. Oh my god, for real. What the hell?
Show me your mama, nigga.
Okay,
Like,
Demetrius
please.
Raps asks, ladies, can men and women be friends? If yes, and you have a guy friend, Myron, you know what to do. All right, we can go ahead and go through this. Ladies, can men and women be just friends, platonic friends, which means
No
nothing
sex,
sexual?
yeah.
With no intimacy
No
at all.
sex.
I think so.
Yes.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah?
All of you?
100%, yes.
The question is, do you have friends
We do.
that are males?
Yeah.
A lot, actually.
All right, we got a test for this. We're going to have you ladies call them live on air. And I want you to say to them, who wants to go first? Who really thinks their friend is really their friend?
Can we,
right,
because
we'll
we
go
have like a mutual friend. That's our like
Best friend.
best friend.
Is he watching right now on the show?
I don't know if he's watching, but
Oh, and they can't be gay.
no,
Yeah.
he's
he's
not
not
gay.
gay.
No.
Okay. Let's start with, we'll do, is this the same friend that you have?
No.
Wait, are they
I mean,
back in Germany?
I know him too.
No.
He's my
Okay.
friend too, but
Is he
I
back
went
in Germany or here?
here too. He's in Massachusetts.
All right, let's call the Masters.
So,
guy
ladies, here are
first.
the rules. You know, you can't laugh.
Oh.
Don't
Oh, no.
text them. Warn them ahead of
Mine
time,
is in
ladies.
Pennsylvania. Sorry.
Okay, even better.
So, and ladies, if he's trying to say, nah, we're good, whatever, just press him a little bit. Say, hey, I'm drunk, whatever I have going on, you know.
Yeah, just say, why did we not ever be anything?
But you're not, you're 18, of course. So just, but hey, I'm out, I'm feeling myself, whatever.
Yeah.
And press the issue, okay?
Yeah.
So don't laugh.
Well, she's starting first, Chris.
Yeah, okay. Cool.
Okay. So no, go ahead. Yeah, give it a ring.
Okay, what
Call-
should I say?
Just say, why did we never become anything more than friends? And just leave it open like that.
But he's gonna answer in German.
You don't speak English?
Well, if I'm gonna tell him he needs to speak in English, then it's gonna be weird.
Oh, yeah.
All right, niggas in chat. We got any German speakers in here?
Wait, I can look if I have someone who speaks English.
Yeah. Try to get a fucking English speaker if you can.
Yeah, because otherwise she's in a cap in German.
I would be shocked if this goes well. I've actually never seen this go well. I think women, I'm not saying every woman is the same, but I think women say that, but they don't know the mind of a man. The man is saying what he wants you to hear, but if you press him, a lot of times these men really would like to be with you. They just won't say it. The question is this friend single?
Yes.
Okay.
Well, now
Okay.
we gotta.
Are you calling the English speaking one?
I have to look for one.
Oh my God. All right, who's ready to go? Who's ready? Who does your guy speak English?
Yeah.
But still, he's gonna know.
No,
it's weird.
he's not.
He won't.
Probably not if he's around his
Oh,
girlfriend.
yeah.
But he has a girlfriend.
Well, they're.
Oh, okay.
Can you talk to him in English or no?
Yeah.
Okay, let's do it. Can pass her phone?
Yeah, and don't show the number, please, ladies. Don't
Yeah,
be like
yeah,
this.
yeah, yeah.
Hey, we're done. Next
Yeah, just bring it. Yeah, just call him right away. Just like bring the phone up to the mic and just call him. Who's gonna call him? Is it gonna be
Me.
Jenna or okay?
Yeah, she's a wild one.
Okay. Yeah, just call him and you're gonna say this. Hey, I've been drinking a little bit. I'm just curious. Why do we never become anything more?
Well, she's 18. I mean, 20.
20.
Yeah, so that's fine.
Girls drink all the time, bro.
All right, fuck.
She's, I mean, it's a fib, man.
Oh, no, yeah, man.
It's a ruse.
Yeah, it's a ruse.
All right, you got it? Ready? No, you don't got to take the headphones
Okay.
off. Just put it right up to the microphone and you'll hear it.
Okay.
Girls don't laugh.
You got to turn it up. They'll put on speaker.
Jimmy, are you awake? Are you in bed? Can you hear me? All right. So, Lena and I, we were out drinking right now, and I got a question for you. Why? Because I know that, Patrick said something, at the beginning when we came here. Why, I know you and Anna are, a thing, but, do you know what I'm getting at?
Nein, kannst auch auf Deutsch reden, ne?
Bro. Wait, give me a second. He doesn't get it. He's talk in German. What are you doing?
Just say
Yeah,
it out
go ahead and
loud.
talk in German and tell them why didn't we ever become anything more. It's fine.
Yeah.
Okay.
Just hold it up to them.
Ja, okay, Bro, dann halt auf Deutsch so. Checkst du aber, was ich meine?
Nein,
Ja, wie, du checkst nicht, was ich meine?
was meinst du?
Ist Anna gerade neben dir?
Nee,
Wo bist du?
im Zimmer.
Alleine?
Die ist draußen irgendwo.
Ja, okay. Oder, also ich frage halt gerade so. Ist mega unangenehm, weil ich bin ein bisschen drunk so, aber zwischen uns so, checkst du, was ich meine?
Nein.
Ja, warum? Also,
Der ist so ein Knacks, der redet doch am okay.
aber ich meinte doch hast du nicht, also weißt du, was ich meinte mit Patrick zum Beispiel? Was er am Anfang gesagt hat?
Ja.
Er hat mir am Anfang erzählt, dass er dir ein Foto von mir gezeigt hat. Ja, und dann meinte er, dass du mich halt hübsch findest und was auch immer. Und jetzt, so, Lina und ich haben vorhin ein bisschen geredet und dann meinten wir halt so, checkst du? Was lachst du so?
She's turning red.
Ha?
She's embarrassed.
Was hast du gesagt?
Nichts.
Hm?
Nichts, aber nichts.
Nichts. Okay.
Kann ich schlafen gehen?
Ja. I mean, wenn du musst.
Ja, ich muss.
Okay.
Ey, viel Spaß euch.
Ja, danke
Achso,
schön.
das mal.
Alright. Bye.
Come on, man. He wanted to
He's-
fuck it, man.
Yeah, I don't know.
We know, man. Don't fuck him,
Yeah,
man.
man.
So what did he say?
Yeah, what did
All
he
right,
say?
No,
You know
he's
what?
like,
No, you translate because she's on the cap. Go ahead. Translate.
He was basically, to put it all together, he was kind of annoyed because he wanted to sleep, and she's like, "Do you know what I'm getting at?" He's like, "No, just get to the point." And I think he knew, but also I think he also knows that we get that it's a joke because she said
Yeah.
we're drinking.
he would
Yeah.
never think that I would want something from him. So he would never like say anything.
No, but the whole time I saw your face. You
was prodding,
like,
yeah.
You was very, very embarrassed. I seen your eyes. You was flushed, red.
Yeah,
You-
because I like there's like
You know
we're
you wanted to.
strictly friends. Like
Then they gonna skip the
absolutely.
999.
No, but you actually don't like him probably. But you're like, please don't say. Oh, he's saying it.
Who else thinks men and women could be? You think so too, right?
Yeah, I
All right,
think
let's
so.
try with her. We're gonna have you call one of your guy friends. Hopefully, this conversation. Can we do this one in English, please?
Sure.
All right.
I don't know.
And hey, anybody that speaks German, I want you guys to translate for us, just in case. All right, so just call them and say, hey, look, I've been drinking. Why do we never become anything more? That'll be the question. Just hit them right away. And just put the phone up to the speaker so they can hear it. Don't text them before. All right, cool. Everybody be quiet.
All right. I guess you're slow Tuesday.
Try again, you think, or not? Yeah, try one more time.
Try
So
again.
it's like he'll think it's like very important. Yeah.
It's like, oh, it's Friday night.
Yeah.
Only on Tuesdays.
Let's do that one again.
All right, take two.
Is that McDonald's?
Get out of here.
Okay. All right. I'm just trying to make sure, though.
All right.
Pizza Hut.
Yeah, Pizza Hut. All right, he ain't picking
Yeah,
up.
maybe
bro.
maybe
he's
y'all can
done.
actually be friends.
He's
God
Yeah,
damn.
yeah. I mean,
Yeah,
at this
no,
point,
we're
you know.
friends.
No, I'm just kidding. All right, so we'll move on. So I got a question. Chats? Okay. Brandon, if you got anything, just let me know. If
No,
you
no,
just-
I
if you got a
just
question.
it's very interesting, right? Because it's dynamic, right? There are some situations where people can't be friends. It's just rare. A guy with a girlfriend, depending on the friendship that you have with that person, if you met them through a mutual friend or something like that, it could be a possibility. But I don't know a guy that have girlfriends that, if given the opportunity, that the person wouldn't engage with something.
Yeah.
It may not be sex, but it's still a little bit of something in them that like that girl enough to continue to be friends. Why do I say that? Typically, men and women are not friends. Men and women don't have as much in common, unless they're gay men, as men and women. Men don't really understand women like that, in my personal opinion. And they're not kicking in and smoking cigars together and shooting the crap together, generally speaking. So that's why I think it's just very rare for it to happen. I think women they try to say that because it makes them feel good. However, when you press a man on his topics, if you get him drunk, would he really say the same thing? That's the question. He may be smart enough to know, like, is she going to tell my girlfriend this? Am I getting recorded? Like, I'm not that stupid. He's probably a smart guy. Is he?
Yeah.
So, that could be the case. But if you in a situation where you and him was out at a bar drinking and you guys were, kind of losing a little bit of inhibition, would he entertain anything with you?
Absolutely not.
You think not?
No.
What does he look like? Is he attractive?
Conventionally, yeah.
Conventionally? Oh, okay.
What I'll say to add on to that is what I've noticed: the only time men and women could be friends is if there's dire social consequences that would fuck them up if they were to do something. Like in her situation with him, he has a girlfriend, they're all friends. Him hooking up with her, there's a high probability of him getting caught. That keeps him in check. But if those obstacles were removed, he would do it.
Right, they got mutual
that's the
friends
only
too.
time, yeah.
They
That's
have
the only
mutual
time.
friends. So he talked to this friend, and it's gonna mess his relationship up with all his
Yeah.
other friends. And I'm not saying he may be a good guy, and you guys may be able to maintain that relationship. But it's very interesting because if some girl called me, I don't know what time is it in Germany or wherever you
No,
called him
he's
from. Oh, he's
here.
here.
He's in
If a girl
Massachusetts,
called
yeah.
me at 1:00 in the morning, my first thought is, are you good?
You say
Are you okay? Like, do you need me to get up out of bed and help you? I'm not going to entertain some frivolous conversation with you. Like, are you good? If you're not good, then what are you calling me for? So, I mean, that's just my opinion.
No, I agree. I don't think men and women could be friends either. And I mean, you said it in a very polite way. I just think that women don't provide men value from a friendship context in most situations. Some can, but it's rare. Like,
all right. I mean, let's all ask the girls. What do you bring to a guy as only friends?
Oh, yeah, because they all said that they have a guy friend. So we can ask them.
Yeah.
We'll start with you. What value do you bring to your platonic guy friend?
I would think like a woman's perspective, so that would help them, navigate their own relationships and things like that. So.
Okay, that's something. Okay, nice.
Interesting.
Something unique, ladies. Don't say the same shit. Okay.
Okay. I feel like I'm a good listener for a guy friend. Like, he can't talk about stuff with his girlfriend that he can talk about with his friend.
All right.
Same thing, more or less.
What about you?
Well, I mean, I agree with you guys, and just in general, I mean, I do everything that he would do with his guy friends. We could go camping, we could go skydiving, we can go shoot or something. I mean, there's nothing he can. Of course, there are some things maybe that he does with his guy friends that, like, we don't do, but in general.
So hobbies then.
Sorry?
So hobbies or anything, activities.
Yeah, I mean, like the guy in Pennsylvania, we are in the same company and we do a lot of stuff together most of the time.
So he takes you camping?
Sorry?
So he goes camping with you in the woods? To me, it's like he's trying to fuck.
Yeah.
Hey, let's smoke some,
We didn't go yet, but.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Like, it's just not go camping to fuck. It's like to be in nature, to enjoy the nature.
Yeah, no, nature.
Yeah, nature. Okay. Like trees.
She clearly doesn't know men's nature.
Yeah.
All right.
No, I do.
All right. What about you?
What do you bring to
a guy friend, if you have one?
I have guy associates, not more so of friends that I talk to. And I honestly disagree. I had to think about it.
You disagree that men and women can be friends?
Yeah, because
okay. So you take our stance.
I've had somebody tell me before, like, I told them I wasn't interested in them. They were like, oh, I don't have friends that are females. Any girl that I'm around, I'm fucking. And straight up.
At least he was honest.
Yeah. What about you? I guess, I'm assuming this is the same guy from Massachusetts, but what benefit do you get from him being your friend? Or what benefit does he get from being your friend?
He's like a brother to me, so like family.
So he gets a family vibe from you?
Yeah.
Interesting. What about you?
Well, we get him out of shitty situations because he tends to end up in situations where he sometimes just needs guidance from someone who thinks a little more clearly.
Guidance.
Is this relationship situations or the life situations?
Both. Kind of. Yeah.
Life?
It's mostly life, though.
So you're a 20-year-old girl, and you can give a guy life advice.
Well, if he gets himself in a stupid situation where it's clear with work, mostly.
Okay.
Because he... I don't want to talk too much about his business, but he got himself in a situation that could have been avoided because he didn't think about the consequences because other people have feelings too. And he just...
it seems personal.
Yeah.
Yeah, I gotcha.
But it was work
and how,
related.
Is he older than you or younger than you?
He's older than us.
How much older?
He's 23.
Oh, he's not that young. It's all young.
And like they're like close friends, so if like he's afraid that if he does with you, then you might know about it, and then you might know about it.
Nah.
No, I mean, guys are very much like that.
Like, I mean, everything the girls have named so far, a guy can get that from his bros.
Yeah.
I don't think there's anything. I mean, she said a female perspective.
Wait, but she's next though.
Okay, what do you have?
Hey, Mike.
I just boost their ego, give them advice, dating.
How do you boost their ego?
Just tell them that they're amazing.
Hey, man, you're amazing, man.
Are you sure they're not boosting your ego?
There, you're Brandon, man. Like a chain, nigga. Yeah, see? I can do it too.
plenty of fish in the sea, you know.
Yeah,
stuff
Brandon,
like
man,
that.
go out there and get that bitch, man. I mean, well, you married? No, never mind. Yo, married, man. You got it, man. Get married sometime. You know, I can do it too.
Also, I would like to put it out there. With me being 18, I have a very mature mindset. So if I do have a friend that's a male, he would have to be my age because the men that I would be in a relationship with would be older, 26 and up, maybe 30.
So, what does an 18-year-old guy brings to your life?
Nothing.
Though? So why is he your friend?
I mean, you know, like, okay.
Only to fuck you.
No, not to fuck me. I would never fuck anyone my age.
No, but he's saying from his perspective, he'd only be friends with you because that's his goal.
Yeah, that's his goal, and he has nothing else.
No,
And I'd
unless
argue
we
that's
grew
why
up
most
together,
men.
like someone I grew up with. That's why I had to take that back. You know, friends my age, someone I grew up with, our family knew each other. But other than that, the men that I'm interested in are older.
Yeah, that's just fine. Yeah.
So let me just pose this question: because I don't think anybody's in a relationship. Nobody.
Damn.
If you were
in jail.
Focus on.
Oh yeah, I don't know if that really counts.
Yeah, but
I mean,
I don't know how you do it anyway.
So you know.
Do you send him JPEG?
I don't do nothing.
You don't do nothing. Oh man.
You don't do
so,
JPEG?
so what I'm saying is that if you were in a relationship with a guy hypothetically, and I'm sure some of you guys have maybe been in a relationship before, so you have that experience, would you be comfortable with your boyfriend having a girlfriend that's more attractive than you?
Ooh.
And why not?
Raise your hand if you are.
If I'm comfortable with that.
So the question is, just so I make sure I so for them,
Polygamy?
would they be okay with their boyfriend or their male counterpart having a female
A
friend
female friend
that's more
not a
attractive than
girlfriend.
them?
Yeah, that's more attractive than them.
Okay, how many of you would be okay with that? Raise of hands
Can we
for
think about it
yes.
for a second?
Yeah, think about it.
Who would be okay with that? Raise of hands for yes.
Yeah. I'd
One.
be all right with that.
One.
Two.
It's only
she
one.
said she was cool with that.
Two.
Yeah.
Okay, and the
But
rest are
it's not
questionable.
even it's not about being cool with it though. It's just like, I don't think nobody more attractive than me.
Period.
Yep.
That's the
Are you on planet Earth?
confidence.
Very
everywhere.
much so. We see it all right here.
No, tell them you on Mars. You're not here.
No, we right here.
Nah, we not
We
here.
see this.
We
All right, so what would you rate yourself out of a 10?
10.
I mean, yeah, shit's a 10.
Always.
Like,
All right, interesting. Okay, I guess we'll go with the girls that said no, they would not be comfortable with that. You want to go with that one first, Brandon? Or?
Yeah, let's do that because, as you could tell, it wasn't unanimous and it wasn't very quick.
Yeah, they're thinking
Everybody had
about
to
it,
think about it. And the question you have to ask yourself is, why do you have to think about it? And the reason you have to think about it is because it's sketchy. Guys are innately attracted to women. That's why it would be,
But
just
what
say,
if the woman is attracted to women too?
if a woman is attracted to women and not men.
Polygamy.
Well, no,
I'm saying
I'm
that-
saying both. I mean, I think that's more so why I would be comfortable with it. You know what I mean? Because I'm kind of open in my relationships anyway.
Oh, so you
Oh, yeah, her and her, they put their hands up right away. The other
Yeah.
girls are all questionable,
Right,
saying,
right.
I don't know. So, I mean, if you want to go with the people that say, no, I would not allow it, you want to ask them, or do you want to ask the girls
Yeah,
saying
yeah,
Yeah,
yes?
no,
why
no.
not allow it? That means you're insecure, and if you're insecure, you don't need to be in a relationship because everywhere you go,
Okay, so you're with them. You would allow
Everywhere
your
you
guy to
go.
have.
Yeah.
Yes.
You would allow, but again, he's being specific. Your boyfriend has a female friend that's significantly more attractive than you.
Yep.
I like girls.
Okay.
No, but he,
What's
like,
the problem?
She does that
There's
probably
no
because she likes girls.
problem.
Yeah.
So for the girls that said no, why are you saying no? We could start here with Miss Tunisia.
Well, I didn't say anything yet.
yeah, she was thinking about it, bro.
And actually, I'm still thinking. The thing is, I'm okay with him having friends, female friends.
But the key is one that's more attractive
I know,
than you.
I know. I really don't have an answer for that.
Yeah, let me just give you an example as a man that's in a relationship, married. Me and my wife both probably agree with this almost 1,000%, that it makes no sense for us to have friends of the opposite sex. It just really makes no sense. There are people that you know of, right? You don't just abandon people that you knew when you were younger or stuff like that. But to say they're your friend, meaning that they can contact you, meaning that I'm okay with that person coming over to my house with my wife when I'm not there, because you should be able to do that if that's your friend. I think that it's inappropriate, and it leads to people having extramarital relationships. So people are not intending at times to do those things, but it's a temptation. That's why people with nannies, they end up messing around with the nannies and doing stuff like that because they don't set boundaries. So that's typically why people should be concerned and why people should put boundaries in place so that you don't end up falling for that temptation.
But at the end of the day, it's self-control, and if you can't control yourself, then I mean that's a whole nother problem.
Right, but why make that obstacle? I don't need to make it. There's nothing a woman can be my friend in. My wife is my friend. Anything that a woman can, but see, that's a relationship. But that's a relationship thing, right? I'm not talking to a woman about something I'm not talking to my wife about. So outside of that, a woman has really no purpose in being just my friend. Now it could be an acquaintance, somebody I know, somebody that I go to an event, I can make contact with, but somebody that I'm considering to be my friend, like my homeboys that are my friends. That means that we kick it with just me and them. We can go travel with just me and them. If it was just me and them at the house by ourselves, my wife wouldn't care because it's me and my boy.
Yeah.
It gets weird when you talk about the opposite sex, and there's a reason why. Because men and women are attracted to each other, unless you're dealing with a situation where a person is completely unattractive whatsoever. But the question is, he may still think you attractive. So, you know, I just think that's something that people should consider. Don't be naive.
I think the fact that a lot of them like question it and like, oh, I don't know. That's literally that hesitation says everything, right? Because when the shoe's on the other foot, women don't like, you know, I always say they could dish it, but they can't necessarily take it. So they always will say, well, you're insecure for not letting me have guy friends. But then if you were a guy and you were to have
girlfriends,
a lot of attractive girlfriends, they'd feel some type of way. It's just that scenario you presented is not normal. Most of the time, it's the girl that has the friends, and not the guy that has the female friends that are very attractive.
That's true.
Now, and interesting too, the girls that are okay with it are bisexual.
Right.
So, are you bisexual too, or no?
I have an answer.
No.
Oh, you have an answer now? Okay, what's your answer?
Oh, here we go.
Okay, so my answer is probably if I get to know her and I think she's cool and not like weird or something, how I feel about her, and they don't hang out, just the two of them.
Are you
alone.
bisexual?
I'm not.
That's interesting. So she's not bisexual, but she needs some degree of control,
right?
And
that they're not
authority.
hanging out just the two of them. So that typically means that they're not really friends.
Yeah.
Because friends should be able to hang out just the two of them with no question if they're going to be intimate together or something weird going to pop off.
So we know why. So for her, she needs control. These two like girls. Why are you okay with your guy having a more attractive female friend than you?
Because I have a guy best friend, and I know him since I'm little, and he's like family to me, so I could like understand if somebody else has the same.
I give him 3 days in a room with you.
Okay.
Locked up.
So for you, it's more of for you, it's more of for you, it's more like, hey, I can't impose boundaries on him that I'm not enforcing on myself.
Yeah, and
you
I
want to
don't
be
think
equal.
that girls and boys always need to fuck or something like that.
Mostly. It's mostly because at the end of the day we do get hard. Believe it or not.
Maybe
And
that's
it's like,
true.
oh shit.
No, but I mean, I don't know. It's interesting. So like, because this is a good question. The basis of their answer is based on their personal like situation. So for these two, we're bisexual. It's no big deal. For her, it's he can do it, but I need a degree of authority. For her, it's I already have it, so I can't tell him he can't have it. Isn't that interesting? Where it's like there needs to be some type of caveat where they would allow it.
Well, and it also is based on life experience and maturity, right? I mean, we talk about people who are 18 years old and not a lot of life experience.
True.
You know, some of them didn't disclose their body count, so maybe that's a cover because they were freaky and don't want to disclose it, or they're not and they just don't want to say it because they don't want to put their business out there. So I'll lean towards the not, meaning that they're not really sexually active to that degree. And with that being said, they don't have the experience of people cheating on them and how dirty people can really be and people sneaking behind your back. I guess the next question I would ask is that for the women who think that that's okay, have you ever had a person cheat on you?
Ooh.
All right, we can start here and work our way around. Have you ever had a guy cheat on you?
Yes.
All right.
Oh yeah, she's 40.
Do you want them to explain or just yes or no, Brandon?
Huh? No, just yes or no, and
yes
then we can get into it.
No.
Okay. All right. You ever had a guy cheat on you?
You.
It's your turn.
Sorry.
Me?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
All right.
No.
Yes.
Why you have?
I'm kidding.
I mean,
you said yes or no for you?
I do the cheating. I ain't gonna lie. I'm not getting cheated on.
I hope your man in jail.
No, I was just playing.
You probably in jail cheating right now.
Being in that cheating ain't nothing to do with that.
You took the soap, nigga. Ow!
A nigga gonna do what a nigga wanna do.
All right. What about you?
No,
Never been cheated on.
no.
Bro, she's
Not that I
single, bro.
know it, that I'm aware of anyway.
I mean,
You have been.
So pretty much. Wow.
said you have
Most
been.
girls here
Solidarity.
no. So only 2 have been cheated on. These 2, and the rest no.
Yeah, so I think that's a contributing factor, right? You gain a level of maturity and suspicion when things happen to you, and therefore you guard yourself. Now, I don't believe that I've ever been cheated on, but I know what men think about. Men talk about this stuff. There are certain people that you got to stay away from. You don't need any connection with that person, because if it get jiggy, it may go down. Especially, and you got to think about this. Raise your hand if you want to marry your best friend. Raise your hand. And this is how it starts, right?
Wait.
I don't want to
Oh,
get
you just
married
caught
again.
people. Hold on, you just
So-
caught a few people. Raise your
mean
hand if
like-
you want to marry your best
You
friend.
mean like
Right.
you wanna marry the
Yeah.
Haven't met yet.
What I'm
Right,
saying is
starts
that
off
when I
as
say you want to
friends.
marry your best friend, that means that the connection, a friendship connection, is invaluable to finding a mate. So having a woman with a male friend, you develop a deep enough relationship, and where does that go, right? If you're having problems with your current man and your best friend is your best friend, right?
gonna call
You can talk to him when you can't talk to person you with. And then what happens? They're there for you when the person breaks your heart. They're there they listen. And then you begin to compare the two. And then that's how infidelity happens. And this is why I think it's invaluable for people to understand the red flags and avoid them. Young people, be aware of that. Your husband or the man that you're dating, you should have a boundary there. Don't set yourself up for failure. And if that man does not hold a boundary, to me that's suspicious. If my wife tell me, "Hey, I don't want you being friends with these women," I don't need to be friends with these women. If I try to fight for that, to me that's a red flag. That's me looking for an out. If she mess up, I still want to hold this girl on the back end, and I think that's a problem.
All right, so question: what are top 3 things that you would say that kept your marriages together? Top 3, so these girls can learn.
It's timing as well, right? I think if me and my wife, and this is where I may disagree with you guys sometimes about the age thing. I think that it was timing for us. I was in a place in my life of maturity, experience. I had a kid already. I was over that. I want to date women type stuff. I wanted to be married. And my wife was in the same situation. She was in her mid-30s when we got married. We both on the same page. We both had life experience that led us to each other. And that's how we made a commitment. And our commitment is long lasting because she partied and had her fun in college. I did my thing in college, and we met each other at the right spot. Now, when I say party and did a thing, I'm not saying my wife is out there tooting it up. You know what I'm saying? But I think that dating, being exposed to what you don't like, what you do like, sometimes women got to date men with money and get burned to realize that it's not about the money. Sometimes women got to date the dude. Y'all know it. Women talk about this a lot where dudes, good in the bedroom. You got to date that dude that's good in the bedroom that trash your life to realize that it's not just about sex. And so there's a little bit of life experience and exposure that you have to have before you meet that person. So the key thing was timing. And then also, obviously, I'm a Christian. So that's what I want out of life. That's what I believe God has called me to do. So I'm pursuing that. If I didn't have that as my faith background or the foundation, then I wouldn't even pursue that to begin with. So those 2 things are incredibly important. And then understanding the value of marriage. That's one thing that I think a lot of people discard, maybe because they've been hurt or whatever the case may be. But the most important thing, in my opinion, that a man would do in his life is marry the right person. Marrying the wrong person will F you. Marrying the right person will set you up for success and make you the man that you could be with that wife that you would not be without her. So understanding that as a entrepreneur, I would consider a high value man is important, and those 3 things together can lead you to a successful relationship.
And then 4th is sex, right?
The
4th thing is sex?
No, sex. Like when you
5th, 6th.
When you get to a point in life where you get married and you have children and all that, sex is not as important as people think it is.
Okay.
When you're young, all you doing is humping. All you thinking about is sex. And some people, maybe not everybody, but generally speaking, That's why you have so many people having sex. That's why I don't think there's a single person at this table that don't have a body count. And that's what people think about when they're young, because that's hot. Your mind is not developed, to its full extent. But then when you start getting older, you realize that it can't be about that. Because when you're traveling, what you supposed to do? When you and your wife are separated from each other, what are you supposed to do? When the kids are crying and you got a little young baby in the room, you may not get none like you think you want to. Well, what do? Your relationship got to be more than just a 20-minute episode.
That's true.
So,
but, if you're together, hey, baby, I'm horny right now, what's up? She'll give it to you every time you ask, right? Like,
no.
It's not, I'm tired. No?
No. But it's reasons why, right? And because we're adults, like we have a real life, we got stuff to do. People do get tired. People get worn out. Taking care of a little baby will wear you out. However, I think it's important that in a relationship, women do serve their husband that way. If he asks for it, you better be making sure that you provide that for him. Willingly.
Yeah, not forcefully.
Yeah.
Hey, bitch, come on, man.
I wouldn't advocate that. If you got to do that to your wife, something wrong.
Yeah, something wrong. Yeah.
But I think women should prioritize that and say, even if I don't feel like it, I need to serve my husband that way. Yeah, therefore, keep the women off of
a hand job, something, man.
Something. You can do anything. Anything. A lot of time, men will take anything.
Yeah, anything, man.
It ain't got to be that much. Just a little bit of something, and a man will be all right. So, I'm not saying that's every man. But the successful men in marriage relationships that I know of, they think like that.